Welcome to GOTO Berlin. I'm standing here with Linda Rising. What are you currently working on?
I'm here at the GOTO Berlin conference, and I gave the morning keynote this morning. And it has to do with an area that I think is important, which is how we make decisions. And in particular, this talk focused on how we make decisions about who we trust.
Why is trust so important, or why is a keynote about trust so important for tech people?
Well, one of the things that we know is that we constantly judge other people. As soon as we meet somebody, when we hear, for instance, that they're from the United States, we wonder, since there was an election recently, we wonder, did they vote for that candidate or the other candidate? So that as soon as we find out that information, we can classify them and put them in a box and put a label on it. So we all do that all the time. And what we know is that that label for that person gets in the way of our interaction with that person. And in particular on a technical team, if we think, for instance, that someone is not smart or not able to do the job, we don't have any respect for their abilities, that they will know that, they will sense that, and that in a way, we make them less capable. We make them stupid. Now, if everybody does that, and if everybody is doing that all the time, it's going to have a major impact on what that team can produce. If we all believe we're wonderful, and if we all believe we're the most intelligent team ever, then we're going to strive to meet that expectation. I mean, stereotyping just means that you're making your own judgment about another person. It can be a negative stereotype or a positive stereotype. And as to what you can do about it, the answer is nothing, because we do it. That's one of our hardwired tendencies. We can be aware that we do it and question those stereotypes. If you've evaluated somebody's performance to say, oh, I don't think they are a good member of the team, you might question that. How did I make that decision? How did I reach the conclusion that this person is not capable of doing his job or her job? So questioning your evaluation, standing back and trying to be as objective as possible is one way of trying to get past it. But there isn't anything you can do about a cognitive bias. So one of the strongest, for instance, is the confirmation bias, and that plays a part in stereotyping. And the confirmation bias prevents us from even seeing any information that would go against the decision that we've already made. The confirmation bias is one of our strongest, and it keeps us from wavering. Once we've made a decision, then usually we only can see, hear, read, appreciate, be open to information that confirms what we already believe.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure.